guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I have a Disney haul. So this Disney haul consists of an order that I made through Shop Disney, along with a trip I made to the Disney store and one other pin I purchased online. But if you guys enjoy Disney videos and Disney content, definitely hit the subscribe button, turn the bell so you get notified every time I upload, as I post tons of Disney content on this channel. I think I'm going to start with the Shop Disney order, where I haven't opened that up, where the other stuff is what I bought, and see how this is packaged and see how these pins came. This is from one of the Thursday release of limited edition pins, but I also did pick up one other pin. The box feels pretty dense, so hopefully it's actually got more to it than it is. It's 3 pins in total. I'm gonna cut it open and see what we got inside. I'm hoping it's packaged nicely, but you never know with Shop Disney. So popping it open, we see the tissue paper on top, and it seems to be covering the whole thing, so that's a good sign. And then we have our packing slip. I won't show you that. And looking in, so far it looks okay. It's got these big bubble air things in it, so I'll pull that. Ooh, guess not, it's okay. There's a pin loose in it, so we'll see how, hopefully everything's, it's got 2 bubble airs, and this one's kind of flat, so I wonder if the pin popped that. It looks like one of the pins is loose, but I'll start with this pin. This is a Boston Celtics NBA Experience pin. I'd been looking at this pin for a little bit for my sports collection and decided to just purchase it since I was on the website anyways. I think it's super cool. I did think that this was a rubberized element, but instead it's more of a pin-on-pin element, and Mickey with the basketball is one element. I thought the basketball was a rubberized element, but I think it's a pretty cool. It's kind of like a graffiti style. Super excited to add this to my sports collection. And then for the 2 limited edition pins, we got, one's missing a back, one's not on a backer card. Hopefully this pin is safe considering, and we do have all the backs at least, so all the backs did stay in the box. So I'm going to start with this National Tell Joke Day pin. It's Monsters Inc. and the backer card looks pretty good. The pin looks pretty good. It is missing one of the backs. It fell off, so I'm just going to put that back on there. This is one of the limited edition pins. I think it looks pretty good. Obviously, at least it stayed on its backer card, but I'm super excited to add this pin to my Monsters Inc. collection, and I'm glad it got here safely. And now the iCollect pin. Here's the backer card for the iCollect, and I have its 2 pin backs. And luckily, the pin did make it in the box. The backs feel good. They don't feel loose or anything, which is good, and they don't look bent, so I just got to figure out how to get this back on the backer card. So that's at least a pro that they're not bent, because plenty of people have gotten them bent. This is iCollect Winnie the Pooh. The pin overall looks pretty good. No major scrapes or anything on the outside. I'll check the inside too. Doesn't seem like there's any major scrapes, which is good. This one's for my collection anyways. It's not a trade or anything, because I'm collecting this whole series, and I also collect Winnie the Pooh, so this was the perfect pin for me to have. So definitely a cool pin. I'm super excited to add this to my collection. I wish obviously it survived and they would wrap their pins better, but at least this package came with the big bubbles in it that at least protected most of the box, so they weren't running around the whole, like rolling around the whole box. They were all kind of in one corner. But I kind of wish they would at least wrap them in something. It's not that hard to put them in a little bubble wrap sleeve, but I'm glad this came at least okay, and super excited to add these 3 pins to my collection. So the next thing we have is actually a purchase I made online, and it was for a 1 pin, and it didn't come in the greatest wrapping. It came in this like bag. It was all rolled up, and then it's wrapped. I opened this to make sure it was okay when I saw that it came in that. It came just in some tissue paper, so not the greatest wrapping for a pin. It was through a Wishables website, so that person, this is probably how they pack their Wishables, and isn't as good at packing pins. But it is the Winnie the Pooh Wishables. It's the other Wishable that I wanted for my collection. For the Wishable pins, I only collected the 4 pins that fit into my collection, which was Sven, Olaf, Tigger, and Pooh. So I'm glad I was able to get Pooh, and it was a good price. It matches the Pooh that you can see right behind me. So I do have the matching pin and Wishable. So I'm super excited to add that to my collection. I really do like these pins, but I didn't really feel like adding the whole set to my collection. I just wanted to add the pins that fit into already my few different collections. And then the last thing we have is a Disney store purchase. So the first thing I got is, because the Disney stores do not do plastic bags, they had a few options for reusable bags. It's actually a good size reusable bags. You had light side, dark side, and Mickey Mouse, so I decided to go with a light side bag. It's a good size bag, definitely much bigger than what I actually bought in it, but I just like their Disney reusable bags. The first thing I got is a Wishable. They didn't have any of the mystery pack Wishables. I was kind of hoping they did, but they had the open edition ones that was a step. This is actually from my Disney outlet. So we have a Disney store that's actually a little closer to us than the outlet, but the outlets, we happen to go shopping there anyways for something else. So I happened to stop by and see if they had anything. So our outlet had the open edition Woody. It also had the open edition Pluto, Mickey, Minnie, and Donald. I decided not to get those, but I decided to get the Woody, and this is the Toy Story Mania Wishable set. So it's got Andy, and he's got the Target on him. I think this is super cute. They had a good amount of these, but I was super excited to be able to get this. And then the other one they did also have is the Jungle Cruise Gorilla. This is the other open edition set for the newest series, so I was super excited to be able to get this one too. I will say these tags on them are so long, but I was excited to get at least both of the open edition ones. I just got the ones from my collection. I didn't get any to trade or anything, but I decided to pick those two up since we were there. And the last thing I got, I haven't even opened up. It's still in this yellow case, and I don't know if you know what this yellow case is, but they actually had the May the 4th Be With You Star Wars keys. So the Disney store releases keys for different holidays, and I know lots of people collect the keys. I like Star Wars, so I decided to pick one up. They had tons of them. They had a whole bin full of them. I only grabbed obviously the one for my collection, but I'm super excited to get one of these. I haven't actually seen one of these like in person. I saw the one in the display case, and I know a lot of people collect these online. I think they're really cool. This is definitely, these would make like good ornaments on a Christmas tree. Because I like so much Star Wars stuff, I decided to pick up the Star Wars one. So it says Star Wars on it, and it's got the lightsaber, and then it's got like this cool graphic on the D, and then the tag says May the 4th be with you. I think it's pretty cool. Definitely cool to be able to get these. I know a lot of people have had a hard time getting the keys, so I was super excited that they had a bunch of them. They also had some Baby Yoda plush and Disneyland merch. It feels like our Disney outlet gets like the very last straw of everything, and I know we're nowhere near a Disney park, and that's probably why, but like our Disney outlet literally had like Disney wisdom sets from end of last year, like the mugs from like mid last year, so it definitely had stuff that like nobody else wanted, so they just threw it there. It's more of a Disney store with a few extra little goodies, but I was very excited to be able to get the wishables and this key. This was more so the newest merch that they had, so I was super excited to be able to get all of this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Very glad these pins got here safely, and then I was able to find some awesome stuff at the Disney store. But if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos on my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!